And they postponed the release of this thing, Ben, for a year because their star, Rachel Zegler, was so unlikable, told all Trump supporters that they could off.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then
Put 7 people with dwarfism on camera in a major Disney movie, there's still power there. If the story is offensive, change the story. Don't change.
People watched it originally in 1937 in the theaters. It was an amazing experience because for most people, it was the first color movie. But second of all, people had so connected emotionally with the character of Snow White that when she eats from the apple and she dies, people were literally weeping in the theater because they liked the character.
Literally no offense to anything. They were very proud to cast a Latino actress as Snow White. It makes no sense to me. You're progressive in one way, but you're still making that in backward story of 7 dwarves living in a cave. What the?
A behind the scenes piece talking about how they've been in a full meltdown about this girl for
That's the face of a serial killer.
And if you disagree with the sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business.
Noted.
And so it was like
Those people.
very much this, yes. It was this
the people that we
awakening
need to educate, the people that we need to love into awareness.
Shut up! Porn is serving a man. It's just her going, we need to... No, you don't... It's not your job. Your job is to entertain. You are paid.
star, Rachel Zegler, was so unlikable, said she hated Snow White, mocked the fact that there was a prince, and that she falls in love as opposed to leaning into her own power. We could go on.
people who, look like me or are me playing roles like that. So it was definitely, when it got announced,
He wasn't a stalker, by the way.
thing that was like trending on Twitter for days because all of the people were
Herself in a theater. Maybe I think she bought that ticket right there. Please enjoy.
At every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
The ego on this girl's...
and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Say it louder so your other eye can hear you.
So we didn't do that.
That she is. And by the way, the producer of Snow White, his son, knows it.
Look at this. Look at this face. What can be said about this level of...
Government is the hero, and all authority is bad, and all business is bad, but government is good. And so, and most people don't know what they're watching. She, unfortunately, sort of pulled the curtain back, and people...
A wave of shock rippled across the internet when leaked footage from Disney's highly anticipated Snow White remake surfaced online without warning. The clips, which featured never-before-seen scenes of Rachel Zegler's emotionally charged moments and a signature musical number, spread rapidly across social media, catching both fans and the film's star completely off guard. The leak, which insiders say came from a post-production facility, sparked immediate controversy and polarized opinions. While some praised Zegler's modern take on the iconic character, others reignited familiar debates over the film's direction and Disney's broader approach to remakes. For Rachel, however, the unauthorized release was more than just another wave of online criticism. It was a deeply personal blow. Sources close to the actress revealed that she was blindsided by the leak. This was supposed to be a carefully planned reveal, one insider said. Not an internet free. Soon after the footage went viral, Zegler posted a raw and emotional message on Instagram, sharing a tearful selfie alongside the caption, "This was not how I dreamed you'd meet her." Her vulnerable post struck a chord, sparking an outpouring of support from fans and fellow performers. Social media lit up with hashtags like #SupportRachelZegler and #SnowWhiteDeservesBetter, as users rallied behind the young actress and condemned the leak for stripping the film of its intended magic. Behind the scenes, Disney executives were reportedly furious. The leak not only derailed their tightly choreographed marketing strategy but also forced them into damage control mode. The studio is now said to be conducting a full internal investigation and may pursue legal action against the source of the breach. For Zegler, the leak adds pressure to what was already one of the most scrutinized roles in recent memory. Since her casting, reactions online have been sharply divided. While many embraced the inclusive reimagining, others criticized the creative changes, making Rachel a frequent target of online backlash. Still, she has consistently chosen grace over confrontation. In the wake of the leak, Rachel refrained from fueling online debates, instead letting her emotional response and resilience speak for her. Industry figures and prominent voices in Hollywood quickly came to her defense, urging audiences to reserve judgment until seeing the final, polished version of the film. This isn't just about leaked clips. One producer noted about the enormous pressure placed on young performers in the spotlight and the damage that can be done when their work is judged prematurely. While Rachel has since stepped back from social media to regroup, her team is helping her stay grounded as Disney recalibrates its promotional timeline. Despite the chaos, the studio remains confident in her performance and sees her as the future face of the Snow White franchise. The leaked footage may have stolen the spotlight for now, but the story is far from over. Rachel Zegler's journey from viral backlash to heartfelt defiance has only just begun, and if her grace under pressure is any indication, she's ready to reclaim the narrative on her own terms. The world may have seen a glimpse of Snow White too soon, but it hasn't seen the full picture.